What is going on, guys? We are looking at the relocation options and the uniforms and the teams that you have options for in franchise mode for Madden 24. So let's go ahead and go. From what I understand, they changed some of the options from last year. They increased them. And I didn't look at this last year, so I don't know what was there and what wasn't. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to manage team. And we're going to go to, let's see, we're going to relocate. Okay, now you just pick your location where you want to relocate. This doesn't really have a bearing on the video. I'm just looking at it for whatever reason. You can go to so many places on here, man. You can leave the country. You can go all the way to Mexico, to Argentina, to Brazil, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is kind of like technically part of America, but in a way it is. Okay, you can also go to Canada. You can go to Albuquerque, Alaska, which is technically one of the Alaska is one of the United. It's one of the 50 states, so you're not out of America. Okay, you got Dublin, Ireland, you got London, you got these European. Go to Europe, go all the way to Japan. Have a Japanese team in NFL. That's a lot of traveling, right? Australia, their travel would, you know, play a bigger toll on them than some of the other teams. You got Anchorage, and you can see the team interest, like fan interest, like as you can see, the fan interest would be lower in some places. Vancouver, Portland, Oregon, they'd have a strong fan interest. Sacramento would be at a decline because they already have California teams. Oakland, San Diego. Is there anyone with like five, like how many stars? Six? Is there anyone with six green stars? Oh, look at that. Houston has six. Houston, another Houston team? Wow. Because the Houston Texans are already there. You got San Antonio. The fan interest is going to be really high in Mexico. We're going to do Mexico City for the sake of this video. So here's your options. You got the Antlers, and they show you the team's home uniform. Got the Armadillos, Aviators, Bison, Black Knights, Blues, Bulls, Caps, Mexico City Condors. I like this uniform here. It almost reminds you of Access Football. The Bandits, it looks like that team, kind of. Got Dragons, Dreadnoughts, Elk, Golden Eagle, Huskies, Lumberjacks. Some of these uniforms I like, some I don't. Monarchs, Mounties. I don't really care for that. Nighthawks. I kind of like that, but Orbit, Pioneers, don't like it. Definitely don't like that one. Riverhawks. There's a Tigers on here, and it looks really cool. If I went to Dublin, Ireland, I'd probably use that, Snowhawks. Maybe I would use that in Anchorage. Got the Steamers. That looks kind of cool, actually, to be honest. Got the Thunderbirds. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I mean, it's kind of like similar to the Bengals, but with the black and orange, the Voyagers. I don't like that one too much. Wizards, don't care for that. Let me find one that I want to use for the sake of this video. That's actually kind of cool, to be honest. I may use that. Am I gonna go with the Blues? I'm gonna go with this. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. So we got our stuff. We're gonna go ahead and play our game. We're gonna skip all the strategy stuff because the only thing I'm really doing is looking at the uniforms. I'm not even gonna keep this franchise. I don't care for it. I'm just doing this for the sake of looking at the team's, uniforms and stuff like that. Looking at the presentation. This is our home game, so that's a little glitchy, isn't it?
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Falcons and the Desperados, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us.
Let's take a look at what we got here. So we got it's our home stadium, and we're returning with the football. I'm just gonna be looking at like replays and stuff. Got number 0. Running on kick returns is a lot better in this than it has been. I mean, you have a better chance of running it back.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I didn't know Tua was left.
Incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
Man, look at that. We just completely took off, didn't we? The running game is definitely a lot better in this. I mean, it's a lot easier to get good runs in Madden 24 than it was in.
They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive side,
He just totally cooked them, didn't he?
to answer for because you spend all week saying
That was pretty easy, wasn't it?
who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both overcommitting in the second.
Tua didn't do that. But anyway, let me look at the replay because I'm basically just looking at the uniforms. That's all I'm doing. That's really why I wanted to look at this. Take a look at that. With the Bandits, man. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? I wish I could do that for multiple teams, like not just the team I'm controlling, but other ones too, and turn this into a non-NFL based experience. Let's take a look at. There was something funny about the way he was running. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. I thought it looked pretty good, right? But he was gone, wasn't he? But anyway, yeah, that's this video. I just wanted to talk about the expansions. Not expansion. That's not expansion. The relocation options and the uniforms and whatnot.